Good morning, everyone. How's it going? Good morning. Rise and shine. Uh, yeah, I haven't done a wake up call in a minute, so here it is. 6 a.m. in the morning, 6:05 actually. A little impromptu, because that's what we do. Like rhyme in time. It's time to wake up, or so they tell me. No one's been talking. This won't be pretty. It might be get messy, but I'm here. Uh, just checking up on just checking up on things. Nothing going on. I love when you DM somebody and they don't respond back to you. Actually, I don't. Uh, it says uh, I don't respect you enough to even respond to you. I don't know. Maybe they're just busy. Yeah, right. That's it. Happy Hump Day, by the way. It's Wednesday, middle of the week. Of course it is. And yes, my hair really looks like that, probably. Let's see. We'll put somebody. Yeah, that's Abby when she was zombie sleeping. Uh, how about that one? That one's a pleasant image, nice and serene. Uh, yeah. I mean, people get out of routines, right? With what they post. Oh Jesus, with an AK-47 and a dinosaur. Wow. Okay, there we go. And how about that? How about that for a morning image? And there is your lizard representation right off the bat. Lorenzo, dinosaur holding the American flag. Jesus holding an AK-47. I assume that's what that is. On the back of a dinosaur. Wow. Who knew? Breaking news, of course. Jesus is on the move today and every day. Of course he is. He doesn't take a day off. And nor should we. Nor should we. Hit the like button if you're so inclined, or not. Uh, Not that anyone's in here. Maybe no one got notifications. That's fine. That's fine. We'll do this whether someone watches or not. Uh, let's see what's going on in the world. What is going on in the world? France is burning. We know that. Had an interesting night at work last night. Just thought that it would be a short night, and just when you think you have everything figured out, no, no. Uh, got in about 2 o'clock in the morning. Home later than that, I believe. Uh, huh, yeah, part of Americana. Yeah. Did you have some burgers and dogs yesterday and grill? Hell no, I didn't. I did have a burger. Uh, yeah, the Wienermobile. The one I saw was bigger than this. When I was out spraying a couple of years ago, parked at a hotel. It was rather nice, very nice. Oscar Mayer Wiener. Uh, I don't recommend hot dogs. I've sworn off hot dogs. Really, I mean, if I'm like maybe at a party or something that has something like that, I would probably eat it. A lot of nitrates in it. Processed meat. It's not. I try and steer clear of that anymore. Not that it doesn't taste good. It's just better for you health wise. You have to take care of yourself. Uh, do I do it to the nth degree? No. Uh, but who does? Uh, just got out of bed a little bit ago. Probably sounds like it. Uh, just kind of looking through here. Anything interesting? Anything interesting? Anyone die? Was anybody born? Uh, imagine. Pat Garrett and Billy the Kid. It was a pretty good movie. Sam Peckinpah. Great Western. James Coburn. Chris Christopherson. Bob Dylan in it. MGM picture. Good Western. I bet Mike Barron likes that one. He likes good Western. Uh, ooh, Pantera official live 101 proof. Official live Pantera 101 proof CD. Huh. Is that something new? Yeah, we got Abby's over here trying to get a mosquito that's trying to get her. Wow. They're releasing this magnificent griffin vulture. Shows its beauty when released back into the wild. Uh, you know, a vulture. I mean, big major wingspan on that thing. Yeah, we could probably do without the music, huh? Let's check this out. That's look at the wingspan on that thing. Hunched over to fit in that big dot. Look at that wingspan, man. That's almost as tall as a man, it looks like. Wow. Certainly both of them are larger. Look at that thing. Thing's huge. Can you imagine that thing coming down on you? Peck your eyes out? You could probably do it. That thing's a freaking raptor. Wow. Haven't had my morning coffee yet. But I've been up. Uh, just for a little bit. And I don't know that I need the stimulus, to tell you the truth. Freaking mosquito trying to attack me here. Help me, please. Blood sucking vampires. I've killed millions. Who knows? Billions of them in the last 11 years. Check this hummingbird out. Colorful. Renee was streaming with Bancroft. She's drawing. That was a fiery throat hummingbird. Hummingbirds are aggressive, especially to other uh, hummingbirds. Motorhead. Wow, that's another group, huh? Old Dave Motorhead. Yeah, they had attitude. That's for sure. Kind of like that vulture. Remember Holmes and Yo-Yo? Yo-Yo was the robot. If you're a fan of the $6 Million Man and the Bionic Woman, you'll love Yo-Yo. Yeah, I watched that. It's amazing what they put out. No, that's cute. Two cockatiels. I had a couple cockatiels like this. Nice music to go with it. They're affectionate. They're nice. A lot of postings of birds today. He's just keeping his beak warm. That's all it is. You ever keep your beak warm in somebody else's face? Of course not. You don't have a beak. Oh, fish. Yeah. I'm doing an awesome underwater adventure. I love underwater stuff.
3, 2, 1. Bang.
You move and the fish respond to you like that. It's amazing. Just a little bit of movement and they all move in tandem. I don't know how I'm moving today. Uh, yeah, last night at work, uh, just when you think you have it figured out, you have to spray after fireworks. So I sprayed the grounds really good, and they had a wreck at the entryway that made a mess. So they had incoming, which was people were coming in late. It was all clogged up. People trying to get by and get out of town. Some people trying to get in town. It was all clogged, and I was trying to get out of there because I had finished, and they started the. I guess I should have been watching the clock, but they started like 3 minutes early. And first volley went off, and I was going to leave, and it was blocked, and I couldn't get out, and uh, I was facing the wrong way to enjoy the fireworks. If I could have seen them through everything else, anyway, the trees or whatever might have been obscuring it. I was just trying to get out of there, so I sit there for like 10 minutes. Finally got out of there, if not longer, and started to spray the west side, and had a gentleman that went down with me who sprayed with me the last 11 years. Not Grady, of course, he passed away, but Vic, who's went down there and sprayed a little with us. He sprayed fireworks last year with me. I'd forgotten now till he was assigned to do it this year. And he did east side. He didn't get it all done, which, I didn't expect that. And I didn't even try to get west side done. There's no way you're going to get it done. Someone posted this in France. This might be France, but that's the good side of France. Yeah, jump in the water and swim for it because France is burning. Uh, but that positive thoughts, right? Positive thoughts. Yesterday's 4 o'clock shadow due to music, probably. Freedom and talking. Well, we were talking about freedom a little bit there too, and liberty. We were blocked in Russia. Who cares? Uh, Pretty soon we'll just be like them if we don't watch out. We need to, fight back. How do we fight back? Any way and every way we can that's legal and, effective, hopefully. It's not going to happen overnight. Paris in 1939. A year later, the Nazis would take it. So, okay, here's some footage of Paris in 1939. A few things have probably changed since then, right? I mean, especially since they burned everything. I don't know if this was color film or colorized. Probably color film. They did have color film back then, early color film. There is color film of the Nazis in Germany at that time, in 1939. Of course, there was Wizard of Oz and other movies like that were in color, right? Wow. If you could transport yourself back to 1939, knowing what was coming, would you? Great, great year for movies, bad year for Poland and the world at large, you know. Of course, it wouldn't be till 1941 till we were attacked by the Japanese at Pearl Harbor and everything start for us. We had our head in the sand, and we had a lot of sympathizers back there with Germany. And I'm sure they had propagandists out there subtly, and then uh, influencing people. Uh, I don't know. You could do a whole study. It was an interesting time in history. It's sad that Paris doesn't look this pristine now. Uh, I said, and in our lifetime, we may see the destruction of the Eiffel Tower, and not from terrorists, unless you count the uh, Muslim population jihadists as terrorists. They just want to destroy everything Western culture, and they've allowed them in the country and to have Sharia law in certain areas, and so is the UK. And they've made a big fatal mistake there. And we have uh, 24 training camps over here that I know for radical jihadists. We've known that for a while, and it's probably grown since then, I'm sure, exponentially. Uh, Before some of this new stuff started, I would have said radical jihadism, when ISIS was really on the run, was the primary thing we need to worry about and counteract. Uh, still, I still think that. Jaguar looks fierce, powerful, unstoppable underwater. Yeah, wow, that's an image. Yeah, that's cool. Wonder if they baited him. It looks like maybe there's a portion of a fish or something there. He's about to grab. That's an image, huh? Get an artist do something with that, huh? Good morning, Tank Ferret. How are you? What do you mean we cannot board this transportation? Yeah, there you go. Little Dalek action. If I saw that swimming toward me, I'd learn to fly. Yeah. I do hope the rumors of Doctor Who, of them finding, I think, 8 episodes for the first Doctor and for the second Doctor, especially the ones that they listed, because the Smugglers and the Mythmakers are two of my favorite audio, and there's no episodes of the Smugglers, no episodes of the Highlanders, uh, which audio wise, the Highlanders, yeah. I mean, it introduces Fraser Hines as as Jamie McCrimmon. the companion of the second Doctor, Patrick Troughton's Doctor, all the way to the end. And it has Ben and Polly in it as well. They had 3 companions there. Of course, they started out with 3 companions, with the first, if you count his Susan, his granddaughter, with in the Hartnell era, the very first Doctor. But yeah, I mean, that would be neat if they found like 3 episodes of Space Pirates. I'm not that excited about that one. I do. They have that one on audio. It's okay. Maybe I need to go back and listen to it. But yeah, I mean, the ones I'm most excited about is anything from the Myth Makers, because that's excellent. Vicky leaves the first Doctor and stays in ancient Troy. And she's from the future, on Earth, way into the future, like 2,500 something, 2,500 something, if I remember right. So it's wild that she would pick ancient Troy, but she saw a man that she, I guess, I don't know, saw something in it. It was a great story, though, and so was The Smugglers, which is a smuggling pirate back historical. I like the historicals in Doctor Who. Hey, Tree Goblin, good to see you over here from Irene's stream. Altered Beast, what's that? Oh, Sega Classic, Altered Beast. Wow. I never played Altered Beast. Did any of you play Altered Beast? There's your werewolf representation, Shadowhawk, wherever you are. I'm sure he's working or going to work. He's probably at work by now. Yeah, it's I don't know. Told you it wasn't going to be pretty. Yeah, morning wake up. I need to put a fine point on it. Oh, here's a tank on the move for Tank Ferret, but yeah. Oh, and I do have my phone here. Tank, are you still around in the chat? I'll show you some artwork. I'll show you some if you show me yours. I was text some stuff yesterday. I'm here, good sir. Okay. Oh, there you go. Think Tank. Five young kids with a mentally created tank. I've had that concept for a while. Rob Ewing did that. And a couple other things. Duck Dodgers in the 24th and a half century. Yeah. That was fun. With Porky Pig as sidekick. Beat the hell out of that game. Yeah. That's wild. Yeah. Think Tank. Just basically cybernetically connected kids that, can, and that's not the only tank. They have a tank that they prefer, but I mean, they could, do any combination of things. Wow. If you didn't hear, maybe I'll bring it up here. I have to get on Instagram. No, Facebook to see that. apparently I'm related to one of the presidents. Isn't that a trip? Who sent that to me? Oh, Paul S. Klein. This man is Benjamin Harrison, our first cousin, 7 times removed. He was the governor of Virginia and the signer of the Declaration of Independence. His son was President William Henry Harrison. But now, Henry Harrison, now that I think about it, he was the one that was only in office like 32 or 3 days. He caught a cold and died, so he didn't do much. Wow. Okay. I think he was yeah. His son was President William Henry Harrison, ninth president. His grandson was President Benjamin Harrison. Oh, so am I related to 2 presidents? The 23rd president. Benjamin Harrison was governor of Virginia and signer of the Declaration of Independence. Very interesting. Very interesting. So if I'm reading that right, because there were a couple, I'd have to look into this. There was a Henry Harrison and a Benjamin Harrison. Apparently, I'm related to both. Wow, 2 presidents. My grandfather on my mom's side was descended from the President Adams. Oh yeah, there was a couple of those. John Adams, 2nd president. Oh, I fractured my skull on Friday, but I'm recovering well. Wow. That's not good. Damn. Damn, son. I had another presidential connection. Sadly, no more. I actually had the burial flag at one time, and it was given to me by my friend that passed away in his sleep when he was 36. He went to Vietnam, made it back alive in the latter part of Vietnam. Went to college with him. We were really good friends, and part of his family was related to Calvin Coolidge. I actually had Calvin Coolidge's burial flag. Sadly, I lost it with my first comic collection and art collection and toys and all that. I lost it in that fire, which was arson. So I know I should have had it in a safer place, like a bank, you know, bank drawer or something. So did everybody get enough hot dogs and burgers and steaks and stuff for the 4th of July? I hope they did. Fudge. Good fudge. I didn't notice that yesterday. Maybe I'm related to 2 presidents. That's cool. And a signer of the Declaration of Independence. Benjamin Harrison, who was the governor, lived from 1726 to 1791. Ripe old age for back then. Yeah, it's pretty cool. We come over from England, according to my sister, to Maryland, and has some Irish, has some Viking blood there. Her son is on both sides of the family taking the lineage way back. Of course, they kept a lot of records and stuff. some things with my adoption records was burn up my fire, burn up in a fire in 1985. She said, old home place, I guess. Ooh, look at that. 35-day old tomahawk steaks from prime Irish Hereford beef. Wow. I bet those things are expensive now. Tomahawk steaks are, I mean, okay, the meat, but who wants a big old rib? I guess it's all right to hold on to and eat that thing like you're an animal. Uh, I could do without the bone. All I want's the meat. Although it's pretty cool to, it's pretty cool to see um, Ethan eat one after Cyberfrog 2 and its success. Hopefully, Cyberfrog 3 will do just as well. Let me check in on that and just see exactly how that campaign is doing. Last time I looked, it was at 200, or was it 175,000? Do I have it up here? Oh, I'm not going far enough down. There we go. Oh, and maybe I was wrong. I don't know. It's $279,606 now. 1,865 backers. Wow. With still 30 days to go. Amazing. I wonder if someone bought the Dale Keown art double page cover, because that was up for $20,000. That would give your campaign a boost, right? Ethan Van Sciver cover for the 24-hour cover, $10,000. It's not so, and the Keown has not, and I imagine those will. So add 30,000 to those. That'll work. I haven't even really looked at this campaign too closely yet. Postage on the box set is crazy. Really? Add ribs and chicken and skip the veggies. Yeah, meat eater. Uh-huh. Yeah, Shadowhawk had ribs too. We were talking ribs the other day, and he went and got some, and he got some for 4th of July. Put them up in the freezer at that time, I think. He said they turned out good too. I had a hamburger, just like a heat up, and ate it on the drive down there. I have a couple of barbecues in there. They were frozen, so I thawed them out, and I'll have them today. I'm sure those will be good. They have pretty good barbecue. Uh, you got me curious now, Tree, about the postage on the box and whatnot. Get this perk. Let's just see what postage is on that box. Executive Red Frog box. I do like the red. Red is my favorite color. Wow, $60 shipping. Okay. Maybe that's live and learn. Maybe he got burned on postage for those things. Postage has went up. Bill Watterson, creator of Calvin and Hobbes, was born on July 5th, 1958. Bill Watterson's birthday today. I like some Calvin and Hobbes. It's okay. I don't know. Humans can be stupid, and they wear stupid shirts too. You've seen that probably on Twitter. Sorry, I'm late. I saw a dog. What the hell? You got places to be and things to do, and people waiting on you to come through, and you're stopped to pet a dog or whatever. Don't do that. Keep your mind on your business. Have a dog at home and dote on that thing. Wow. I bet these, speaking of cyber frog, I bet that thing's poisonous as hell. Oh, people were crying in Ethan's about the, to England Post is going to kill small businesses. Yeah. Thinking about how much postage will be in 2020 thing when he sends it. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I bet this one's poisonous as hell too. They use bright colors. That's usually the toxic ones. Ethan should create a couple frog-like characters and not cyber frog that are toxic like this and brightly colored. Can you imagine something like this or this going up against cyber frog, salamandroid, but they're toxic? How cool would that be? Cherry flavored. I bet it tastes like blueberry. Oh yeah. Allie is only charging £6 postage. Yeah, well, that's for one book, right? I mean, that's not like a box. So come see, come saw. I mean, I don't know that it's comparable, is it? But there are cheaper ways to do it. I mean, Critical Blast kind of does it, and uh, really, if he can do it, anybody can do it. It's just to have fulfillment like that. Uh, it's convenient. Uh, on a big campaign, yeah. And let's face it, if you're going to do that full time, you need big campaigns, and I think RJ's about to get there. On this date in 1775, Congress approved the Olive Branch Petition, a final attempt to avoid war. This negotiation I dread like death, but it must be proposed. Discord and disunion would be the certain effect of a refusal to petition and negotiate, said John Adams. You were speaking about John Adams earlier. That was some of his words of wisdom. Of course, it didn't work to avoid word. 60 years ago, JFK spoke to the American people about his trip to Europe. I guess that's the one where he spoke over in Germany. Above all, I found in every country a deep conviction in our common goals, the unity of the West, the freedom of man, the necessity for peace. Yeah, that's gone. And so is he. In the back of his head. And the car windshield cover up. Anyway, moving along. Usually pay 12 to 20 pounds a book for the US in postage. Yeah, I'm going to have to look into, Charlie's London here pretty soon and see what she's charging. Really have no idea. I know it's, hopefully it's fair. It's a lot of money. And I'm talking the box all in tier. But, last time on the all in tier, and if I have her on here, I'll just, gently say to her, I just don't know why. I know you had the book in there, but the black and white version. And the color version, the all in tier should be the all in tier, right? And I had to pay extra for ink spots, colored version of the cover. And that was the only difference, that it was colored, ink spots. Because it wasn't, but it wasn't just paying the extra for the book. I had to pay extra on the shipping. And that's what I do not like to pay a lot on shipping. On the 25th of July, aren't we skipping ahead? In 2000, Air France flight 4590, a Concorde passenger jet on an international charter flight from Paris to New York, crashed shortly after takeoff, killing all 109 people on board and 4 on the ground. It was the only fatal Concorde accident during its 27-year blah, blah, blah. I wonder what it was contributed to, but yeah, what a photo. Wow. Yeah. Maybe someone let some of that methane out to destroy the ozone layer. Was it a separate campaign? No, it was the same campaign. It's just that, I mean, the black and white version was in the box. And the thing of it is, she put the color version in the box. And so I paid double shipping to have it shipped in the same container. Everything on the campaign should be everything on the campaign. I got a beef with that. But if you love it like I do, you'll go ahead and you'll shell out the money and grumble about it. But I decided to maybe contact Cecil. I just got to do it. It's long overdue. Maybe I'll send him a copy of my book. Concorde was designed and built in Bristol. All their jobs went overnight. Yeah. Yeah, in aeronautics, it can happen that way, or shut down military bases. That happened to a town here, and it just dried up, and because they built around the military base, and when it pulled out in 1983, um, everybody came over here and did their shopping, and they were just kind of bypassed. They have nice steel mill over there, factory work, but everybody's sleeping with everybody else's wife, and it's drugs and money laundering, and that's about it over there. It's a shithole. Allie has the postmaster general locked in her basement. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I'm still subscribed to Allie, and I still go in there and say hi, but I don't expect a reply back ever unless it's snarky. At least I got her on the show a time or two. I can point to those times. Yeah, she'll probably never forgive me. Oh, well. I guess when you call somebody out for acting like a SJW and compare them to Hitler and their actions to Hitler, not her per se to Hitler, but her action, you know, censorship and stuff like that. Yeah, she'll probably never forgive me. Maybe if she grows up and gets some maturity. Oh, did I just say that? Oh, have you ever wondered what happened to the 56 men who signed the Declaration of Independence? Five signers were captured by the British as traitors and tortured before they died. 12 had their homes ransacked and burned. Two lost their sons in the Revolutionary Army. Another had two sons captured. Nine of the 56 fought and died from wounds or hardships of the Revolutionary War. They signed and they pledged their lives, their fortunes, and their sacred honor. What kind of men were they? 24 were lawyers and jurists, and that meant different thing that back then. 11 were merchants, 9 were farmers and large plantation owners, men of means, well educated. Yeah, multitude of them spoke multiple languages. If you wanted to deal in commerce or of any kind, you learned. I mean, education. If you could learn another language, you did. Some spoke several different languages, and you can trace that back to biblical times. You know, Paul was highly educated. Jesus, he spoke separate languages for sure. Guarantee you, he spoke Greek, Aramaic, Hebrew, maybe some other language, Egyptian, because he was, that was kind of in the chosen. Is it canon? No. Look here, man. I don't get it. This article says, but they signed the Declaration. They start a sentence with a conjunction. Really? And, but, nor. You cannot start. But the people talk like that. I don't care. It's still incorrect. But they signed the Declaration of Independence knowing full well that the penalty would be death if they were captured. Carter Braxton of Virginia, a wealthy planter and trader, saw his ship swept from the sea by the British Navy. He sold his home and properties to pay his debts and died in rags. Thomas McKim was so hounded by the British that he was forced to move his family almost constantly. He served in the Congress without pay, and his family was kept in hiding. His possessions were taken from him, and poverty was his reward. Vandals or soldiers or both looted the properties of Ellery, Clem, Hall, Walton, Gwinnett, Hayward, Rutledge, and Middleton. At the Battle of Yorktown, Thomas Nelson Jr. noted that the British General Cornwallis had taken over the Nelson home for his headquarters. The owner quietly urged General George Washington to open fire. The home was destroyed and Nelson died bankrupt. Francis Lewis had his home and properties destroyed. The enemy jailed his wife, and she died within a few months. John Hart was driven from his wife's bedside as she was dying. There were 13 children. Yeah, we had big families back then. We had a whole country to tame. And no contraceptive, I guess. Well, I mean, there's been sheep, there's been natural, condoms and stuff for a long time. But anyway, biblical times. Is that spelled right? There? I guess it is. It looks weird. 13 children fled for their lives. His fields and his grist mill were laid to waste. For more than a year, he lived in forests and caves, returning home to find his wife dead and his children vanished. A few weeks later, he died from exhaustion and a broken heart. Norris and Livingston suffered similar fates. Such were the stories and sacrifices of the American Revolution. These were not wild-eyed rabble-rouser ruffians. Say that 10 times. Rabble-rousing ruffian. They were soft-spoken men and means and education. They had security, but they valued liberty more. Standing tall, straight, and unwavering, they pledged for the support of this declaration with firm reliance on the protection of the divine providence. We mutually pledged to each other our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honor. And that was written by Michael W. Smith. Wow. The singer. Wow. Well, I don't think it mentioned my ancestor in there, what happened, but freedom's not free. Just to let you know, freedom's not free. Cost. Can you imagine having to build your own house? Hey, Glenn Fleming, how are you? Have my designer scanning 20 pieces and hopefully send that on to you. I talked to Ozzy about getting his stuff scanned and sending it on to you. Hopefully you'll have something to work with here pretty soon. America making its own rules since 1775. Yeah. Oh, it's Rozzy? Is Rozzy here? I don't watch Allie. She always says Wolf on. He times me out for nothing. Yeah, that sucks. Hey, Rozzy. Where was this place, Rex? Wait a minute. Wait, I'm behind in the chat here. Shit. Need a secret. Allie's. Let's see. Let's see. Allie's managed to half postage. We need her secret. Yeah. But was it a separate campaign? No. Let's see. It wasn't. Allie has the postman. Okay. Concord was designed. All right. Sex and drugs and rock and roll. That's all we needed to know for out of Rising. Boeing exported over 30,000 jobs to China under Obama's Congress. I can believe it. Where was this place, Rex? Rozzy says. And I don't know what that's in reference to. Oh, mosquito land on. I got it. Ha ha. Ha, I got my daily quota. Hell yeah. Oh, at least try and get one a day. Suckers. What they were feeding on my face last night. Damn mosquitoes. America making its own rules. Yeah. Okay. I think it's Rozzy. You better send him the link. Yeah, I'm not caught up with Rozzy in a while. Rozzy, you want to come on? Doesn't matter to him if he doesn't come on. He'll start a stream of his own like he did the other time. This is your morning wake up call, episode 73. Haven't done one in a while, so just to keep it up there, save the stream, Rising. Yeah, I'll jump on. Okay. Save the stream? Really, Tree Goblin? Really? Is it that bad? Wow. Okay. All right, Rising. Let me copy this. And I have to get on Twitter. And I will send you the link on Twitter. And we'll catch up and see what's up in Australia. Set to find you here. Tomorrow we will have John from Beyond on. So that'll be nice. Saturday over on Apex's channel, we will be interviewing Matt Barr. And hopefully I won't have to work. Had to work this Saturday. And that's when the top of my spray rig fell off. They did not find the tightening screw at all. I do not think it had one. Somebody was not observant when they put that thing on. They left a part off. I've never had that happen before. And it cost me a night's work, or a good portion of it, a few hours. And every hour counts. So there you are, Rosie. All right. All right. The link is yours, my friend. Topicless. Luke sent me a link. Unfortunately, I can't do Red Valkyrie topicless. I'll tell you what's up in Australia, the ground. Yeah. Brutal. Yeah. Patiently waiting on the roster. All artists, if you owe me any work, you better get it in. Hey, Rising. What's going on, bro?
Shit. Power, water,
Yeah,
air.
that's good, but not so much in France.
Really? Is that what's happening to those guys? They still
What?
fucked.
What? Too soon?
I don't know. Is it still fucked up in France? I don't know what goes on in France.
Oh yeah, things are burning. You know, you could have a wiener roast over there. Well, I mean, it takes a while.
Did Ukraine steal their spotlight in the sun? Those bastards, you Ukrainians, SOBs.
Yeah, I know. I mean, all that's avoidable, but I mean, not really. If they're going to be in power, they're going to launder the money, right?
I don't know. I don't know. Look, France have always been like little yuppie motherfuckers anyway, so fuck them.
Oh, I know. They hate Americans over there for the most part.
You know, well, I watched this fucking I know. All right, fuck. I hate fucking politics and shit. But
well,
I watched
let's
this
change
Vietnam.
the subject,
No, I just want to say this one quick thing.
okay.
I watched this Vietnam document. I love the Vietnam War. I don't love it, but it's the most intriguing war to me out of all the wars.
Why? Because of guerrilla warfare or what?
It's just so many different reasons. Like,
Yeah.
it was a lose-lose situation, and it was basically, I don't want to go into what I think about that war anyway.
Right.
What I want to go into about, like, why I hate the France is they basically started that fucking war.
Oh yeah, France, yeah. Mm-hmm. Did you
and
see?
Then boom, drag fucking America. Oh look, here's my big brother America. Yeah. And then, like, America's there, and then boom, here comes the fucking goddamn Australians, the fucking goddamn fucking Kiwis, and other ones that, like, and I'm like, yo, how many of my fucking ancestors died because of these fucking goddamn frog eaters? Yeah. Piece of shit.
I gained some ancestors this week, Rozzy. Did you hear about that?
What's that mean?
I'm adopted, and my real sister contacted me.
Oh shit, nice.
Which I didn't even know existed. You know.
Oh shit. That's fucking
She sent me pictures of my daughter, which I haven't seen, you know, and she's got a new baby, so I'm a grandfather
your daughter?
again. Yeah, I have a biological daughter, 2 adopted daughters, and 2 stepsons. Different marriage. Yeah. 1 biological, 2 adopted daughters,
So how does your sister that you didn't know
Yeah.
have your daughter?
No, she didn't have my daughter. She.
No, I know. Have like your daughter. The way you just said
Oh,
it is like she has it
well,
in her
my daughter
custody or
went
something.
on and did a DNA test on Ancestry.com,
Oh, gotcha.
and that's how we met. That's how she found me.
Oh, wow.
And she's only a few hours away from
You
me.
little bitch. You're not meant to find me. Fuck off. Get
I
out of here.
know.
Get off my lawn. Ugh.
She
You can't
sent.
steal my comic books. I swear to God, you're not having any of them.
I know she is a comic book reader. That's the wild thing, and
Holy shit, really?
she's a creative writer. She likes
uh,
cartoons. She likes sci-fi
that's
and
holy
horror.
shit. That's
I
cool.
said, "Shoot, man, you must be my sister." Oh, wait, you are. Oh,
That's funny as
snap.
fuck.
There's a lot of similarities. And her two children are creative too. She has a boy and a girl. And never trust the French, yeah. Um,
Oh, I don't trust the French. Yeah.
yeah.
Why are they French?
Did you ever see the movie with Mel Gibson and Sam Elliott? They were soldiers. Because
Mel Gibson. I
it
know I
does
hate
show
Mel Gibson,
the
so I don't know.
French and them not faring well. This one guy catches it right between the eyes from the Vietnamese, the Viet Cong,
Oh
right at
no,
the.
like I said, I just don't like them because of that documentary. You know,
Yeah,
that, like I'm not saying I hate all French people. I'm just saying like
right.
the French military, like at least at that time in history, were a bunch of F stains.
Yeah. Well, you had De Gaulle in there forever after World War II. And I don't know that that was necessarily a good thing, overall.
Tell you what, it was like I can't remember what it was called, but like it was a great documentary. It was like every episode was like an hour to 20 minutes, and I think it was like 8 to 10 episodes.
What a
But
lot of these countries don't understand, Rozzy, is that they think they're the height of culture. Their whole culture can be swept away in a moment's notice and never remembered in history.
well, this is why like I wish Netflix had kept, because this was a Netflix original thing, but they took it off. I
Yeah,
swear like it's because people were just complaining about it.
yeah,
Um but
that's
because
right.
it was like they like at the start of every episode they're like, we say that we did this from each political side, the
Right.
left, the right, and in between. Like they covered every fucking thing. And I swear that's why they fucking took it off Netflix, because it was just too fucking real. Like, oh
Oh
man, I
yeah,
fucking loved
when
it.
the French had the big army, that's for sure. The world under Napoleon were pricks.
Yeah, fuck those little French motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Fuck stains.
But now I have seen the death mask of Napoleon, and he didn't look like a pushover, even in death. His face really surprised me. The casting was very lifelike, taken at the time of his death. I saw it in Chicago. I think they have it at Art Institute there, and he looked more like Caesar. What you would think Caesar, very strong nose and brow, and he did look like a conquering person, like he was a,
Yeah, good for him. I
yeah.
feel like
But
goddamn
I mean,
fucking the
how is he
guy
depicted?
from.
Short.
That's how he's depicted, but at the end of the day, he could be 7 foot tall. But like, I want to say, like, the guy. You remember Did you? Of course, you've seen Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah.
One of my favorite scenes is that guy walks up, he's like, "Yo, dude, give me a goddamn lineup, fucking Hitler, right time of day, wind type, boom, boom, boom. I shoot that motherfucker. War's over."
Yeah. Yeah.
Boom.
one of the greatest, my favorite scene from all the Indiana Jones movies in was impromptu. I think Harrison Ford was coming down with the flu, and they had this whole thing choreographed out. And he said, "Ah, just screw it," and he pulled out the gun and shot the guy, and the guy
Oh
went,
yeah.
yeah,
With the I know what
yeah, that
scene you're
wasn't meant to
talking
be
about.
in there, but it was
Yeah,
such a great
I've
bit. This
yeah.
guy's doing all these moves, and he's like, "Ah, screw it," bam, and then he just fall, and he plays, actually plays like he got shot, and they kept it in the movie. It's one of the best bits.
Yeah,
Some days
it's
you
one of
wake
the
up, that's what
reasons.
you want to do. You want to just blow the competition away and say, "Screw it. I'm tired of
See, it's one of
messing
the
with
reasons why I don't like Harrison Ford, but at the same
it."
time,
Yeah,
I'm like, in a way, I respect that he had that power to do that.
yeah,
And I'm like, because like nowadays, a man's never gonna have that power again. Now it's gonna be a woman.
yeah.
And she's gonna be like, "Oh no, 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 no! This is the part where you bend over
Oh my.
and you pick out which one of my favorite tampons on the menstrual
Well,
cycle thing."
is it? See, I see it as here's modern man, Indiana Jones, and here's ancient man, the guy with all the booze, all the
Have
skills.
you seen the new Indiana Jones movie?
No, hell no, thank you, no,
Oh, don't watch it. Like
hell no.
Hargrave watched it. He that pissed him off so
I really,
goddamn
I
much.
really don't know why people want to subject their stuff to that woke bullshit. Oh,
Well,
well, maybe it won't be as
he didn't
bad as
pay
what
for
they
it. He didn't.
say.
Well, he didn't pay for it. He didn't pay for it.
I don't care. I'm not going to waste that time in the theater, knowing I'm going to be dissatisfied, probably
No, he didn't
disgruntled,
go to the
and
theater. No, he didn't go to the theater. He watched it on the computer. He was probably doing other things as well at the same
oh,
time. Like, because we were like, he was half talking to me in Discord while he was watching it as well.
was it
So it
bootleg?
wasn't like sitting there. Yeah, like, well, no, I mean not Hargrave. I mean, Polar Bear Steve.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know why people want to waste their time. You know,
Oh no,
they
I
know
can't
it's
go.
not going to be good, but
I've
it's
not
like
gone to
the
the cinema since Infinity War, man. After the credit scene where like I was like I would have been okay. I was probably still would be there. I was expecting, when like Nick Fury, like everyone's disappearing and you see Nick Fury, he's like,
oh,
"Oh
and
no, I need to get this
the
beeper out." And I'm like, "Oh my god, it's going to be the Fantastic Four." And I don't give
oh
a
yeah,
fuck about the Fantastic Four, but I knew it wasn't
all
going to
right,
be the X-Men, but I was holding out hope for the Fantastic Four. Because I'm like, we're not going to get the X-Men, Risey, but we could get the Fantastic Four. And then it was fucking Miss Marvel. I'm
yeah,
like, I was like, "Fuck you!" People
yeah.
looked at me. I was like, "Fuck you! I missed my
Well,
bus for this shit."
they have to replace Captain America. I mean, they aged him out,
No, guess
sent it
what?
over to the Falcon. Oh, woohoo!
Fuckheads.
I
Yeah,
know.
and guess what? Anthony Mackie's not a reliable lead role either.
No, I don't know. The Marvel movie started off fairly well, and now it's just utter garbage. You know, but that's Disney for you.
Well, that's why like, I feel like it ended with Infinity War for me. Endgame was fun, but
Have you seen anything good lately besides that French documentary?
oh no! That was from years and years ago.
And
No, it
did
wasn't a
you answer
French
my question
documentary.
about They Were Soldiers? Did you see that movie with Sam Elliott and Mel Gibson on the Vietnam War?
No,
Because
I
it's a
didn't see
good
that.
one. It's a classic. It was around the time right before he did the Passion of the Christ, and what was he did the Patriot around that time, and
If Tom Hanks was in it, I wouldn't have watched it.
Tom Hanks was not in it, thank God.
Yeah, I was gonna
Not
say I
that he's
hate
a
that
bad
guy.
actor, but he's a
No, I fucking can't
animal.
stand him. But
Yeah.
he's in a lot of movies I
He went
like.
to Australia
There's
with
actually
COVID.
3.
What the hell?
Did he?
Yeah, he
Cunt
did. He and
bitch.
his wife got COVID and went to Australia while traveling in Australia, I guess. Um, Tree Goblin says, I've never seen a Marvel film. Wow. Well,
Oh
it's all
shit.
Disney now.
You.
They said they were going to keep it
Wait,
separate.
hold on. Tree Golem, not even Blade?
Yeah. Yeah, the Blade trilogy. Huh? Wasn't there 4?
Dude, I remember when I think I was like 10 or 11 when
I didn't
Blade
watch the
came out.
Blade.
Like, it was on VHS.
I didn't watch
And
the
I
Blade
remember,
movies till a few years ago, Risey.
holy fuck, dude, like, I was trying so hard, like, when I was a kid, I was like, Mom, he's on the Spider-Man cartoon that you let me. No, like, cause she was like a part of like this like fucking goddamn bullshit mother group shit, and then she became like even more Christian and fuck, I'm like, they're fucking vampires. They're not real. Why does it count? No,
Right.
because you want to worship the devil. I'm like, they're not
Wow.
the devil. They're not the devil, Mom.
Tree Goblin says, I saw Blade. Was it a comic? I think he's playing a little dumb there.
Fuck you, Tree Goblin.
All I can say is
But,
dip
yeah.
it in water, Tree Goblin. Dip it in water. That's his advice with
Well,
comics.
you know what pissed me off though? It was because I was like, I'd seen fucking Silence of the Lambs when I
Right.
was younger. You know, and I'm like, I can't watch fucking Blade. Fucking vampires, dude. Those are humans. Oh, but because they're vampires, it's even more evil. I'm just like, oh my god, the way that those people look at things is so fucked in their head.
What do you think about Ethan Van Sciver making $200,000 in 4 hours?
Good for him. I don't
Yeah.
know. Is that good or bad?
Huh?
I don't know. Is that good ratio for him or bad ratio? I don't know.
Yeah, I actually think he achieved it quicker than the last one. So, yeah.
Well, there you go. Good for him. What's he
But now
launched?
shipping of the Red Extermination box is like $60.
What did he launch?
What
did he launch,
Cyberfrog 3. Red Extermination, Cyberfrog.
Red Extermination. Okay. Oh, that's lit.
Kill all the communists, right?
Rock on, dude. That's radical, bro. Yeah. Hit me up in the fucking 90s. Yeah. Nah, I dig it, man. That's dope. But good, at least he's fucking doing good numbers, man.
Yeah. Doesn't seem like he's, the delay of Wreck Planet and stuff kind of, didn't do him any worse for wear.
Oh, I never thought it would really do him any hurt for wear. I mean, like I've always said, at the end of the day, when I used to back him, I didn't back him for fucking Cyberfrog. I didn't give a fuck about the frog. Still to this day, I don't give a fuck about the frog.
Right.
I backed him because I liked the personality of Ethan Van Sciver, which I assume
that's what most people do, right?
Yeah, I assume the majority of people back him for his personality,
right,
and the
his
things he
pushback
does.
on the SJWs.
Exactly, to a degree. Yeah. To a degree, he does that. He used to be a little bit more hardcore back in the day, but he still does it a little bit now.
Right.
But yeah, I'm like good for him. I'm like, I'm not one that's trying to sabotage him.
Right.
I've never understood why people say that. I'm like, yeah, fuck Ethan. I say that all the goddamn time on fucking stream. Yeah, fuck you, Ethan. Blah 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 blah. But like, do you think I'm like actually gonna die on that fucking hill? Fuck no. I'm like, because I don't care that much. And plus, I'm like, honestly, I do like Ethan's game that he plays. Like, it's very ingenious, and I respect him for it.
Well
I
said.
can't shit on him.
How about a quick cartoon, huh? You like cartoons?
Oh, maybe.
On Choppy Ass Theater.
Darlene! Honey!
Over here.
Nice suit.
So, how was obedience school?
Watch this. Sit. Napoleon, sit.
Starting to get on my nerves.
Oh,
Honey, training is based on strict discipline.
All right. She's all yours, except for the lunch date she has with the pool man.
Honey, is it me?
So what did he say at the end?
I don't know. I can back it up and see.
I laughed over that part. Sorry.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. Okay. Maybe a little bit more. Make sure we get in.
For the lunch date she has with the pool man.
Honey, is it me or do you smell like chlorine?
Is it me or do you smell like chlorine?
Yeah. Well, actually, no. That could be fair. She just did fucking come out of the pool, you know. Of course, she's gonna smell like chlorine. You could lie your ass off with that one. That's fucked up. That little fucking dog.
Okay. She's all yours.
Yeah. Right now.
That was a
good
great.
thing I
Right
don't
now,
care.
yeah. That was
Fuck me, dude.
that was a great ending line though. Is it me or do you just smell like chlorine? Real suave. Have you
Oh,
swam
Jesus.
any this year? I mean, already?
Me?
Pool?
Going to swimming? No, I haven't fucking. Shit, man. I don't even like taking baths. I don't like that shit.
Right.
I'm a shower guy. In
Yeah.
and out. Wash. Get
Yeah.
the fuck out.
Yeah, that's me. But I mean, you know, I used to swim.
I remember like 10 something years ago. Couple girls and my mate were picking me up. We were all going to the beach. And I come out in my fucking boots and my jeans and my fucking jacket and shit. They're like, we're going to the beach. I'm like, yeah, I know. They're like, well, are you going in the water in that? I'm like, no, I never said I was going in the water. I said I'd come with you. I never said anything about going in the fucking water. Still went there. I got really drunk. Fun fucking day.
Well, I know you're an X-Men guy, but I'm more of an Avengers guy. But on July 2nd, X-Men #1 came out, and Avengers #1. Love that cover.
Holy shit.
So wow, what a big
Oh,
day! You could have
classic.
picked up X-Men and the Avengers all in one day on a spinner rack. Isn't that cool?
If you could go back in time, yeah.
If you go back
And
in
know
time,
where to
yeah.
get it.
It-
And also, I doubt, like, actually, I couldn't because I doubt that would be on a spinner rack here in Australia, especially in Perth.
Well, that's true. Yeah. Wow. Jack Kirby averaged 60 pages a month, 720 pages a year, following his departure from Marvel in 1970. He did at least 5,760 pages in 8 years' time. New Gods, Miracle Man, Jimmy Olsen, Forever People, Demon, Commandy, and OMAC are considered classics. Wow. Yeah. He was a beast when it came to drawing.
Yeah. Sad thing is everyone just rips off someone else now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we all owe Jack Kirby. There's not a comic book artist that doesn't owe Jack Kirby for something, in my opinion.
Well, I'm not an artist, so I don't know him anything.
Because, you know, you're probably inspired by, say, you know, Riley Lee, and then as an artist or as an inker or whatever.
I'm not an artist. No, I'm
But
not an
Riley
artist,
Lee
I'll tell you.
is Okay, I just use your name as a example.
Yeah, don't use that because I'm not
Okay.
an artist. How dare you? I'm
Well,
gonna copyright sue you.
maybe it wasn't your name. Maybe it was just another person called Risey Lee. Do you think you're the
Oh
only
no no no
Risey?
no no no.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm 99% sure I'm the only Risey Lee because I killed all of them. Have you ever seen the movie The One? With
What,
Jet
in
Li?
every country?
With Jet Li, yeah, in every country, in every multiverse, I go through and I kill them. Where do you think I got this cool new fucking icon from? I got powered up levels, and now my jacket's getting like more powers through it. Bam, bam, bam. Soon I'm gonna be Super Saiyan. I will no longer be Ginger. I will be Super Saiyan Razzie Lee, and I will cut down every opposition of every Lee in any goddamn propaganda universe that they propagandally make. There will be
My
only one,
my
the
sister,
only,
my
the Razzie
sister,
Lander.
my sister's a ginger.
I didn't say I'm going to kill all gingers. I said I'm going to kill all Razzie Lee gingers.
Right, right. I got that. I just, we gingers got to stick together.
You got
I
gray
hear.
hair, you're not a ginger.
Oh, I have auburn in my hair on my arms and legs and whatnot.
Doesn't matter. It's not enough.
It's
You're
not
a
enough.
gray skin
Okay.
now. You're a gray skin now, as we call it.
Well, yeah, my mother and my birth mother, who's still alive.
You've run out of your goddamn ginger
No,
manner.
hey, I have Viking blood, apparently. Irish and Viking blood. English.
You're Irish. Ugh, I'm Scottish.
Who knows? There
Disgusting.
might even be. Oh, you're Scottish?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
fucking Irish. Dirty, fucking.
Well, who knows, man? I haven't looked at the whole thing. There might be some Scottish.
Yeah,
there. I don't know.
maybe. I don't know. Let's find out. Let's find out on Lion
No,
Island.
there might be some
next
Australia there. Oh man, are you going to see the new? Are you going to see the new movie that's coming out? The Crack Panther.
Is that meant to be Razzie?
No, that's Hunter Biden.
All right, because I've taken a picture that looks quite look like that.
Oh really? Did you look that? Do you look that lean? Do you look that lean and black? Yeah.
Oh yeah, shit, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm tank as fuck, man.
He questions your genderness.
Fuck you, Olsen, you motherfucker. Shut up! You're ruining my fucking story. I was playing a fucking story. God damn it. Now I've lost
where the
where I was
hell's
going.
Taskmaster Dan, man?
Who's Taskmaster Dan? I don't know. Who
Oh,
the fuck is Taskmaster Dan?
You know Taskmaster Dan, don't you?
I thought you said Taskmaster Dan.
Oh, that'd be a good name. Yeah.
Pastmaster Dan?
He's one. Yeah, Pastmaster Dan. Yeah.
Who's this
guy? You know Pastmaster Dan on YouTube, right?
Probably.
Not really?
I don't know, man. I forget a lot of people's names unless I talk to them on a regular occasion.
Yeah, I could see that.
It's nothing against them.
I know it's hard to keep up with. I'm great with faces, bad with.
Well, I'm drunk. I'm a drunk and a stoner at the same time. I just forget people's fucking names easily. You know, unless you stick around long enough and you sometimes I talk to people and then they're angry at me. They're like, "Yo, fuck you, Rosie. You had a fight with me." I'm like, "When? When the fuck did I do that?" "Oh, well, it was a couple weeks ago." I'm like, "Bullshit. One of my friends would have told me if it was it could have been a few months ago." And that means you're a little bitch. You're still bitching about that. Can we get over that right now?
Yeah, man.
No.
Can we grow up and stop being a man baby?
Well, I mean, honestly, I love fighting with people, fighting one-on-one.
Well, yeah.
When I went into honestly, this YouTube shit, fucking easy, man. Go into fucking Kiana's fucking Discord, man. Not only will you get ganged up on immediately, But they will call in backup, even though they don't need backup, and then you'll get ganged up on by a bunch of other people, and you got no words left to say. Like, everything you say, like they pick it apart. It's like boom, 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 and I'm like, holy fuck, I'm extremely drunk and stoned right now. They've beaten me. I'll admit it.
It'll
They
never
beat me.
happen.
But I beat them because I said the N-word with hard R, and they
wow.
all lost their shit. One person was on
course they did.
camera, and he basically almost fell off his chair. And I was like, ha ha, Rozzy wins, and it's my end card. And they're like, no, you don't have an end card. I'm like, yes, a person of color gave me it. And they're like, no, that's not how it works here. And I'm like, what are you, racist? They're like, yeah, you're racist. I'm like, yeah, see? And then they kept talking over me. Blah, 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 blah.
Well, people like to
Bastards.
throw around the R word, don't they? A lot. That's just crazy. Grow up, man babies. A lot of man babies around.
Timothy says Razi is so drunk he will back a campaign and forgot he did it. Yeah, I have done that, Timothy. Fuck you. Fuck you, bitch. I've done that multiple times. I know.
You're not the only
That's
one. Ants has done that.
Oh, jeez. Oh,
Yeah.
man. I feel bad for fucking Ant. I can only imagine how much money he's fucking wasted on the internet.
No doubt.
Like, it's no, it could be no. Timothy says thanks for that. Did I back your book, Timothy? Do you have a book?
He does.
You better not have my
Melvin.
docs, bitch.
Yeah,
I want my
Melvin-
docs back. I will
Melvin
kick your
1-2.
ass. What is Melvin 1-2?
Melvin 1 and 2, and he's getting ready to launch 3. And then
Timothy
there's Melvin.
says yes, digital copy. I didn't even know you fucking made a book, Timothy. What is your book?
Melvin.
He says
Matt-
yes, digital. Oh, see now, he's gone through. He's doxing me. He's doxing his backers. Timothy's doxing his backers. You terrible, terrible human being. How dare you?
How dare you?
Digital copy. I don't even know what the fuck that was.
Timothy, do better.
Yeah,
Just
do
saying.
better, bitch. Fuck stain.
That's all right.
Fucking-
It'll wash out.
I'll fucking
Most-
screenshot this
Most
shit.
things will wash
Fucking
out.
end your career. Pew.
Yeah. Before it even begins, right?
No, I like Timothy. I don't even know what was your book though?
Melvin. His book was Melvin.
Was it Melvin?
Yes.
Did I really back that? I don't fucking remember.
Melvin 1 and 2, and he's getting ready to release 3 and 0 in January.
No, there you go. At least I backed something.
It's like a sci-fi adventure comic. I don't know how to describe it because I haven't gotten mine yet. Physical copies, that is. But I'm looking forward to it in the mail. No rush. He'll treat me right. But I am thinking about it every day. You know, when will it arrive? I tend to do
Jesus fucking Christ! You sound like a fucking jilted ex.
that. Yeah, I know. Well, I am
That's
twice.
not cool, man.
Oh, I know. I'll get over it.
Wow, you need
I'm not
more
a man
anime in
baby,
your
though.
life.
I'm not a man baby.
What's a man baby in your opinion? Because
Person
you're an
with no-
older man.
Right. A man that whines about a lot of stuff and doesn't have any maturity. They look at the world through a lens that, you know, the world owes them something, and it doesn't owe you jack shit.
Yeah, and then they've been jilted wrong, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So it's basically the same outlook I've got on like fucking man babies and bitches. And I know that like I'm basically a man baby. But one thing is that I know that what makes me better than all man babies, I know I am one.
Yeah,
And I'm like,
knowing's half the battle.
exactly. I'm like, I can get better. I just gotta
I
stop
think
fucking going on the internet.
most men at one time, and I use that term loosely, men, um, because really when they're at that point, they're not really mature men, uh, are man babies at certain points. But, you know, hopefully you grow out of that. And if you don't, you become Bernie Sanders.
Well, dude, I'm 30 fucking 5 years old, man. I better get out of it soon. But the only
Yeah.
thing is that I've never like taken any of this shit too seriously. Like, yeah, like I've gotten emotionally invested in a lot of like friendships in the past, air quotation
Right.
friendships, and then things and whatnot. But when I look back on it, I'm like, if I got like told I could never go on the internet again,
Yeah.
would my life change? Like, not the internet, but not on like this like the YouTube,
Right.
Discord, Twitter, Facebook, all that.
Mhm.
If I could just have anime, I'd be like, yeah, at first it's gonna like be a little bit because I'm like always like, dude, check your fucking Discord, and then, but I'm like after a while I'm just gonna like just end up going to anime, or back to pro wrestling, watching pro wrestling or shit like that. I mean,
Right.
there's always another escape.
There is. Uh, saddened by the loss of Andy A. Thoughts about that?
Sorry,
Andy A. passing away.
NDA.
Yeah. Hello, you
Who's
fuckers.
NDA?
Andy A. He was over
Oh,
on Dick's channel.
Andy A.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, fuck. It's sad to see another motherfucker die, man. Yeah. Well, thoughts about that is yeah,
Especially
it's sad.
since he was what?
Honestly, what can I say about it? I mean, like,
He was
yeah, it's
probably
just
in his 40s, right? So pretty young.
it's sad.
Yeah,
Just fucked up, man. I don't
I
know.
know it.
Very odd.
He was gonna color a story for me, but that Doc Blaylock drew last year, but sadly, not gonna get that done. Would have liked to have worked with him and see what he was always working on something, you know, always enthusiastic.
Yeah, Olsen says he was born in 75. Yeah, man, but
75.
either way, it's still sad when people die, man. But,
Yeah.
you know, unfortunately, we all gotta go at one point in time. I mean, honestly, I don't want people fucking sitting around here on the internet when, like, eventually, I mean, I don't think I'm gonna be around for, like, a lot of you guys, even you, Rex, I reckon you're gonna outlive me, even though you're older.
Right.
The thing is that I don't want people fucking sitting around here saying, oh my god, Reggie died too young. No, dude, I was here. I had my fun. The
Right.
only thing I want to see is if I get to fucking see the end of fucking One Piece and a couple of my other favorite fucking animes that people don't know anything about, or mangas, I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
Like, because honestly, life is bullshit. And I don't really like waking up every fucking day, man. It's just fucking like
Yeah.
it's just rinse. It's rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. Unless there's a new anime episode out, or like I'm like either fucking fighting with someone, and even sometimes I don't even want to fight with people. Some days I'm like, sometimes I just wake up and I fight with random people just to do something.
Yeah.
I don't actually have problem with some people. I just want to fight someone to do something because I'm fucking bored.
You think that's you just boredom, not latent aggression, something you got to get out, you know, maybe a family member pissed you off or something?
Oh no, that comes into it a lot as well. That usually just adds it to 10 times worse. But it's just majority of it is usually because I'm bored.
Yeah.
Or I don't have fucking goddamn weed. Yeah, it's one of those two things. Usually it involves both. Tree Goblin says Razzie needs to get his dick wet. Guess what? It never really works too well. I was getting angry at them.
Here's Rozzy getting his dick wet.
What the fuck? Turn that off. I don't want to see a fucking bird getting killed. Oh, it's a bird getting a bat. Oh.
Bat, yeah.
Oh,
It's a joy.
I thought you were about to like give me a fucking goddamn bird getting like killed. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with
No,
you?
I wouldn't do that. I mean, that'll get you struck. You know, wouldn't do that.
Oh, I don't know what you're planning.
I don't want to see a bird get killed.
Yeah,
Look at
it's head's in like it's like putting his head like right in the water.
that. Oh yeah, they like that. Yeah,
Like
it's
yeah,
like, oh, give me more.
that's my water.
Give me water.
Aw.
Yeah. Oh.
Alright, now go play with Nicholas.
Yeah. You know what I saw last night? I've never seen this while I was out spraying. This cat was running after a mouse. And the mouse was not running full speed, so it was playing with it before it killed it.
Yeah.
You know, I just saw the mouse and then the cat. I saw the cat at first, then I said, well, shoot, man, that thing's chasing a mouse, which they weren't going very fast. So I think he probably caught it, and I probably interrupted his playing with his victim before, you know.
That's a good thing. Fuck him.
Yeah. Then the mouse is like, I've got a chance. I'm going to run away. And the cat's like, yeah, you're not getting away.
You ain't getting nowhere.
I know how that story ended, you know. I know how that story
fucking
ended.
cats, man. Little shits.
Yeah. Cats are, I don't know. There's some people
Evil.
that think that
they're evil. They're evil as fuck, man.
that
But
humans
it's
are
in their
kind
nature.
of derived from the cat species.
You know what I look at like cats like look, if I was to ever make like an anime / manga, well, it'd be a manga because then it becomes an anime. It would be like I would have like dogs are the guardians. They protect the fucking goddamn like you dogs are our guardians. Like boom boom, like you know, like Game of Thrones. You know, you got the gold cloaks.
Oh yeah.
They'd be like, boom, you get the elite dog soldiers, and then, but you'd have like the secret crew, the badass crew, and that would be the cat crew. The cat crew go beyond the walls. No one knows what they're doing or where they are. No one even knows they exist because they kill motherfuckers and they torture the fuck out of you.
That's kind of my attitude.
Our motherfucker.
Like,
fucking little shit. Fucking hate ours.
Yeah, I drove right by now and it just barely got out of the way. You know, I mean, I think it probably had something in its claws. And it wasn't worried about my truck. My truck's got lights.
You should have ran it over.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, you go doing that, you might run into a ditch or something. It was right there on the side of a ditch. So. And I had nothing against it. Just doing what.
Chick Goblin says, Elson says, I'm not watching a movie about dog incest, Razzie. No, not incest, doggy dickhead.
Doggy style, Tree Goblin. Get it correct. Doggy style.
He says, wait, what? No, I didn't say about anything about doggy style. Look, they'd be like dogs would be the. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You're all fucking too
dogs.
dumb
I got it.
It.
You know, pour yourself a cup of coffee and chill out.
I'll fucking pour you a coffee, bitch.
What are you gonna do today, Rozzy? You gonna crash a little later, or what are you gonna do? How do you set your agenda for your week?
It's only
it's
16 to 9 p.m. here, so.
I mean it's
My agenda
hump
is
day. It's the
that
middle of the week,
so like
Wednesday.
I never have anything to do between my Monday and up until Friday. I have nothing to do every day in between that, and I'm
You
in
just
between
work
that
on the
day right now.
weekends? Is that it?
Oh, I
You
don't
work
work
on
at
the week?
all.
You don't work at all. Oh.
No, I work on your mother, but you
Now
know she's been really
it's
quiet
Thursday
lately.
there for you, right? You're a day ahead. It's your
No, it's
Thursday
Wednesday.
today, right?
No, it's
Huh?
Wednesday.
Oh,
It's
is it
Wednesday.
Wednesday for you still? Okay.
Yeah. Until tomorrow.
Okay. Till tomorrow.
At
Yeah.
least I think so. I assume so.
Tomorrow is not given. It's not,
Tomorrow's not given, it's not taken, but you know,
Yeah.
we're not promised anything, are we?
No, we're not. Ask Andy. I'm sure he didn't think
That's
he's,
That's a little bit too soon.
Is that too soon?
Yeah, a
Well,
little
I
bit.
mean, if Andy could talk, he'd probably tell you a story, right?
I'm gonna smoke a bong.
You're
You're a
gonna
fucking
smoke
real
a bong?
prick, mate. I'm gonna rub back. Well, I'm here, but I'm just like gonna mute myself.
Right. Yeah.
Really, this is a real fucking cunt thing to say. I feel like punching you just because of something like. It doesn't matter.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry I triggered you, man, baby. Take that hint. I'm just saying that he
Man,
would have.
baby. No. Here's the thing, cunt stain. And it's because like my mate, like me, like I knew the guy that died this year, and I make all jokes about like how he fucking died last year and he died from an OD, blah 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 blah, right? But I didn't go up in the fucking funeral and do a eulogy. And then, like, he did a heart fucking, like, one of our best mates did the heart take, because he was the only guy that knew Matt longer than I did. And it was only by, like, fucking 6 fucking goddamn months. Anyway, he got up there, and he's, like, doing this fucking crybaby eulogy, da-da-da-da-da. And then, as he ended it, he's like, yeah, and you always thought I was going to die first. Look at you now. And I'm like, oh.
Yeah, that's not a good look. That's not a good look.
That's what you just did to Andy, man. I'm like, fuck, man. Like, fuck you, motherfucker. That ain't cool. I'm like, yeah, Matt died and he OD'd like a fucking dumbass junkie motherfucker.
Yeah.
But you should not, like, not in front of his fucking family, you know. Well, I suppose this isn't in front of his family, but
no.
It was just like, oh, man.
And what's the point of it anyway? I mean, what do you get from saying that? Oh,
dude,
you were
know
wrong.
What pissed me off? What pissed me
you
off
were
is
wrong.
He fucking smacked the casket as he said it. I was like,
oh crap! Wow.
I was like,
all
God
right.
damn it, man! I was like, oh shit, man.
I think if I was his family, I would say, "You're done. Get down."
Oh no, he was crying like a little baby, and like, but I was like, you can't cover up what you just said with tears, man.
Yeah.
Like, it was like the most evil thing I'd ever heard. Like, and then everyone's like they looked at like me and like someone else, like, because I was meant to go up after that. I'm like, no, I can't follow up.
Oh crap!
I'm gonna sit here. No, not doing it.
Yeah.
Looked at my other mate. He's no anxiety. He has anxiety, so he's like, "No, I already told you, I'm not going to do a eulogy." I did plan on going up there, but after that, I'm like, I'm not fucking going up there, man, because I wanted to slit his fucking throat.
I don't blame you. I think you made a good call.
But
I think you
it
made
wasn't
a
just
smart
because
call.
I was also laughing because Matt used to always say that to me and Dan, always, since we knew each other, like 20 fucking years we knew each other, over 20 years, and he would always say like, Oh yeah, I'm gonna see your funerals, blah blah blah. You better hope I do a good eulogy. So I guess that's why Dan did it, because he remembered it, and I still remembered it, but like, it wasn't the time or the place.
Yeah, you
Especially
can't
at the
always say
fucking
what's on your mind, right? I don't know
not
if
of
he
the
thought.
fucking not of the eulogy, not of
Well,
the eulogy.
what was the fallout from that? Did you talk to him afterwards?
Oh, we went to the wake. I don't know. I just ignored him. I mean, because afterwards we carried him out with the casket.
Oh, so
He
you
went
were a
away.
pallbearer. You were a
Yeah,
pallbearer. Wow.
yeah. That was fucking awkward. Um,
Yeah, it was.
and so we did that, and then we went and had a couple cigarettes. Had a cigarettes with my brothers, because one of my brothers, like, one of my brothers doesn't live with the same way as his wife. Couldn't believe he actually showed up. I was like, fuck, good on you, man. Matt would have been really happy about that too. And then, yeah, so we're at smoking, talking to my mate, and then Roger shows up at, like, we're talking, because I see him, like, he's trying to have like this little breakdown moment as well. Walks over to
Why
the
did he
bushes,
die?
like the
Why did he
freeway.
die?
He
Was it a
OD'd.
medical?
No, he
Oh, that's
OD'd.
right. You said he
Yeah,
OD'd. Yeah.
he's a junkie,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. Well, I had somebody.
He had a bad heart, and
Yeah.
he shouldn't have been taken, like, you know, the shit that just like puts you to sleep and like it just numbs you.
Mm-hmm.
They're not really that big of a deal, but like if you take too much and you got a bad heart, it'll fucking kill you. And he knew that, but yeah, eventually, yeah, he just did too much of it, and yeah, that was it. No more Matthew. Sorry, Matt. He hated being called Matthew. It's Matt. Fucking the worst thing you could ever do was call him Matthew. What the fuck did I do to piss you off? As soon as you call him Matthew, he'd be like, oh, fuck you. Shit, anyway, sorry, I'm dribbling about fucking that cunt. Blah, blah, blah. I'm
Well,
fucking really high.
and how long ago was that for you? How long
Oh, he
ago
died
did he die?
last year. He
Oh,
died
last
last
year.
year. Yeah, the funeral was start of this year sometime.
Have you ever talked to that guy about what he said in the eulogy? And slapping the casket and all that?
No, because like that, like I said, like I knew him. I've actually known that guy longer than I knew Matt. And the thing is that when it got to the point where I had to ban him from my fucking home, that was it. Like I cut off all points with him. I said to him, I was like, dude, unless I see you around Luke's place, like, which is another one of our mates' houses, I'm never gonna hang out with you ever again, because he's another one that he's gonna die soon. And I just don't want to be invested in it. And plus, if I do, he's gonna like leech on my heartstrings when he's like homeless. He's gonna be like, Rose, can I just live on your couch? And I'm like, yeah, fuck you. Like drunk Rose is gonna be like, yeah, man, you can stay here. And then I'm gonna wake up and I'm be like looking at him, like getting a fucking drink of water in the kitchen. I'm like, why the fuck is Daniel in my fucking living room?
Right.
And then I'm like, oh shit. And then everything's gonna come rushing back. Oh yeah, you said he could live here again. And guess what? Now you gotta explain that to Carl. And no, that's not gonna happen.
Or here's another scenario: you go in there and he's stiff as a board, passed away on your couch. You ever think that would have been a possibility?
As long as I'm not up for murder.
Right. Okay.
The only thing I'm gonna be pissed about, honestly, is just I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna have to clean up get every fucking bong in my fucking house. Yeah, no, honestly, I'm gonna be pissed off about that. Yeah, really angry about it. See, that's another reason why we can't have him here.
Alfred Hitchcock said drama is life with the dull bits cut out. You agree with that?
What does that mean? I don't know what the fuck
Drama
that means.
is life with the dull bits cut out. Life is drama, basically.
Yeah, that's what I like.
Well, except that he inverted that and said drama is life.
But I'm not dealing with that shit. I mean, like, this is what this is what I like the internet drama shit.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, at the end of the day, I can just click this off. Boom.
Right.
Go watch anime. Everyone's like, oh, Rosie, they said this about you. I'm like, guess what? I'm not looking at my fucking phone. I'm looking at it, but guess what? I'm not responding. Guess what? That's a you problem. That ain't a Rosie problem.
Exactly.
I'll be back. And then guess what? When I come back, I'm gonna fucking goddamn jam this fucking goddamn ginger ninja penis down your goddamn PC mouth and make you love it.
I
Hell
feel
Ribbon,
like
motherfucker.
yeah, I got nothing after all that.
Yeah, I know, me either. And I lost my lighter.
Uh-oh.
That's even worse. No, it's really worse. This is because I'm having flashbacks of the fucking goddamn when I fucking was talking to those people today at the cigarette store, and they're like, "Do you want lighters?" I was like, "No, I got plenty." Now I don't know of a lighter. Oh my god, the demons. We're gonna pretend. There it is. Ha. See, just had to stand up. It was hiding.
Was it in the cushions?
No, it was over there. I had to stand up.
Okay.
I'm sitting down on the fucking, like, my mattress that's on the floor. But I gotta stand up to see the higher ground. I like it closer to the ground. Alright, I'm gonna smoke this bong now that I got this lighter. I'll be right back.
All right. Oh, man. Nothing's going on. Nothing's going on. And yet, everything's going on.
Oh, I'll fucking tell you what's going on. You know what's bullshit?
Mm-hmm.
Apparently that fucking F-stain, C-stain, motherfucking goddamn Channing Tatum is still gonna, like, end up playing fucking Gambit in a fucking role in Deadpool 3.
I saw a picture of that. Yeah. I could. Now I'm like
motherfucker.
Isn't he?
I'm so glad I don't really care that much, but it still pisses me off. But at the same time, I just wanted to I wanted to smash my hand through a fucking window and then just watch my arm just pour out fucking goddamn blood all over the fucking floor. And
Isn't
then,
he
pass
your
out
favorite?
Consciousness.
Isn't he your
yes,
favorite?
X-Men.
Yeah.
He's my favorite fucking Marvel character. He's fucking Gambit, man. Fucking Channing. Fucking Tatum.
I was not impressed by what I saw with him being.
Dude, it's been rumored for fucking over 10 fucking years now. I'm like, no, it's not gonna happen. 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 Oh my god, it's happening.
It's happening when they
Now,
have a
like
strike in
the only
Hollywood.
thing like I want in this life, and I pray to God, like I want to see the end of One Piece. But I know Deadpool 3 is going to come out first, but I'm like, I just wish that the end of One Piece came out first and I could die. So that when, like, if Deadpool 3 comes out the very next day, I don't have to fucking see it. Fuck you, Channing Tatum. You fucking cunt stain. Sorry, I didn't mean to use the C word, but that one just slipped out. Fucking Channing Tatum. The guy that got fucked by Danny McBride
Well, I
is
just
gonna fucking play Gambit.
I don't understand why people go see like your friend Polar Bear or whatever, go and enable this. I mean, okay, he didn't. I saw it. Why? Why waste your time? It's not going to be any good. I mean, yeah, you're not out any
No.
money.
Oh,
Well,
no.
I just wanted to watch it.
No, he
Oh,
didn't
okay.
go out. No, he didn't go out and watch it. He watched it on
Well,
the
I know.
computer.
I know he didn't. He stayed in. He still watched it. It was a waste of freaking time, and he wasn't satisfied.
It's because
afterwards.
it's better. I think it's because it's the same reason why I watch this shit is because I would rather watch it myself before someone spoils it and like tells me, because there's so many times where I've seen some shit
Can you spoil
where
shit
I'm
that's
like
been through your
no.
pals?
Let me put it this way. Everyone shat on Bumblebee. You know that Bumblebee prequel movie?
It wasn't that bad. I own a copy of it.
I think that is the best Transformers movie. The only movie it's second to is the animated movie. That is hands down the best fucking Transformer movie. Not only because of like the fucking G1 bullshit.
I would agree with that. I would agree
I'm
with
not even
that.
counting that. But the character, the fucking chick, she
Yeah.
fucking worked her ass off to get
Right.
that fucking car. And then fucking Witwicky, like comparing, like if you watch those movies, comparing them side by side, he is a fucking little fucking crybaby little bitch. She worked her ass off every day in that junkyard. What did he do? He just got born. He got born into a house. He's like, oh yeah. Well, I got born at this age, so now you owe me a car, mum and dad. Fuck you, man. They don't owe you shit. She fucking went and worked for it. And it wasn't even her car. And then they're like, where'd you get this car? I don't know if you can have this car. Don't worry about it. I'm going to work on it myself. I respect the fuck out of that girl. And plus, it also was the first time I ever watched John Cena on a fucking movie. And I was like, maybe, just maybe, I don't hate John Cena. Because when he's like, dude, they're literally called fucking Decepticons. We shouldn't trust them. The best line in all Transformers history.
No doubt. I mean, that's a good one.
Like, just like, well, how the fuck can you not fucking say that is the best line of all goddamn time? Like, it was the best. It's
Well-
like, they're like, the Autobots are bad. I'm starting to think that these guys are bad guys. Well, why is that, John Cena? Because they're called the Decepticons? Fucking idiots. Oh, man.
Well, I mean,
Great shit, though.
a lot of that stuff was written for kids. I mean, originally.
Oh yeah, but like, well, I was high as shit, man. So like, it was
Yeah.
hitting my fucking buttons. And plus, didn't they play the touch on there at one stage? So it got my nostalgia button.
I've watched it a couple times. It's been a while since I've watched Bumblebee, but I do.
Dude,
I
you know
do.
what made me happiest though at the end? Sorry to cut you off. When he transforms into that car that Witwicky was angry about getting, and she's like, "Oh my god, I could have been driving that car," and I'm like, and then this little fuck
Oh, I remember that.
is
Yeah.
crying about Armageddon, and I'm like, holy shit, man. I mean, honestly, I still like that, you know, that classic one. I don't know what the fucking style is. I'm not a big car person. But that, like, the older style compared to, like, the little plastic one he transforms into to make his owner happy. I like that older style better. Because those cars, they run forever, man. And on less fucking, oh, maybe more fuel. But either way, I don't care. They look cool. Solid metal. None of this little plastic shit.
Yeah. I mean, if you had a car back in the day, it was solid steel underneath all that, and you know, were better protected now due to all the other crap that's come down the. You know, down the pipe. It's just you probably get hurt or killed a lot more easily. These cafe standard bullshit cars.
Cafe standard bullshit, guys. I like that. I'm gonna
Yeah.
remember that. I'm gonna use that.
Feel free. Feel free.
I will give you credit though.
Rozzy, why don't we get out of here and just Finatra's live? Okay.
I was about to say, you sound like you're getting tired.
Talk
So,
behind the
yeah,
scenes.
bounce
Yeah,
out.
I don't know.
No.
I mean, you know, it's hump day, man.